Hello, 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 hello. Where the fuck is Discord? Right. What is going on? I'm in such a rush here. Right. Okay. Okay. Right. Let's talk about red car, red car, red car, red car, red car is Rumsky. Oh no, wait, someone's on the lap. Pro. Wait, Pro's there. Scott's. Alright, Scott is first on the lap here. Hello, hello everyone. How you doing? Very, very late here tonight for comms for DTS. I am knackered, so you're gonna get probably the worst comms from Keith possible. But I will do my best as always. As Scott EMT's on the lap. He's going through the hairpin here. And yeah, it's just me tonight. I don't think FLW is alive, so it's just me. No Chaz either, as we had last week. Although he did a very good job last week, Chaz did. Yeah, I was really happy that he joined me. Yeah, he's unavailable this week also. So it's just me. As Scott EMT goes through the final corners, he's going to set the first lap of the day. It's going to be a 1:10.044. He'll be followed by Hassan Toya, who starts his lap. Pro will be next. Pro is gonna go to the line. What is Pro gonna do to the line? Pro is going to set a 1:12.287. Next up is Bab, and then it will be the red car of Wayne, who goes quickest. Well, great lap from Wayne. The Ironworks car of Speechy, I believe, to start his time, and then it'll be DSL Brad to the line. He's just invalidated, so that's not a time for DSL Brad. Next is Rumsky, who's going to go through the final few corners here. Right, as Rumsky goes P3 ahead of Pro 1:10.932. Rumsky now a full-time driver for Racing Knights. As Plavonk goes quicker than Scott. A very solid time from Plavonk there. Next up to the line is going to be an orange car. It's going to be Hassan. What can Hassan do to the line? He's turned on overtake mode. Is he going to take the short run to the line? He is. To the line. Hassan sets a P4 lap time of a 1:10.439. Right, let me sort out my stream and stuff, because I am so late to this. I can't even find my own stream. I don't even know if I'm live. Oh no, I found my stream. Here's my stream. Oh, for God's sake, you gotta be joking me. Right, I'm getting these two out of here. Where's the other one? There he is. Right. Back to the commentary. Next up on the time is the other red car, Rumsky coming into the pits. Then it will be a purple car of Egolf Hazard starting his time. He's getting a lovely tow off that driver. Then it's going to be Craig to the line, who he hasn't validated, so it won't be Craig. It will be Milan next up to the line. What can Milan do? Championship leader to the line goes P9, but that is not a legitimate time as he was saving his ERS. Next to the line is it's going to be the Ironworks car of F1 Riley, I believe. F1 Riley, who is improving on his time, but he's not using ERS. He did improve on his time, even though he was on like 96% battery. So fair play to him. As Tuck, who is actually reserving for his own team, which is pretty cool. He's done that quite a lot. He actually drove a whole season for his own team. I think he might be the only guy to do it, but yeah, fair play to Tuck. Right. Who else do we have here? It's Egolf Hazard getting a lovely tow of Rumsky, who is going to head into the... He's going to start a time. And Egov's gone slightly wide. He's missed the apex and he's invalidated. That's an invalidated time for Egov Hazard. Craig next up. He invalidated his first time, but he doesn't invalidate this time, even though he gets a lot of real spin. And to the line, Craig goes P7. That's a solid time from Craig. Next up, oh, who was that? That was Milan who went P4. Great lap from Milan. Next up is Speech, who's invalidated. A lot of invalidations early on here. And Hassan to the line. He's 3 tenths up on his time. This is a quick time from Hassan. And to the line, he's improved, but he stays where he is. 5 hundredths behind Scott. As F1 Riley has just gone P7. Lots of times coming into the board here. As Bab has gone fastest on the mediums. That is terrifyingly quick on the mediums. He is looking like the man today. As DSL Brad starts his time as well. Next up is the grey car of not Mac and Cheese. The other RAF Typhoon driver of Haytham. Haytham to the line. What can he say? He's just started this time, so this will not be a quick time. As Egov Hazard comes into the pits, his TP has invalidated as well. So next time on the board is going to be a black car of Milan, who's coming into the pits. Speech, he has invalidated again, so he's struggling in this session. Then it will be Mac and Cheese. Mac and Cheese running down the main straight here. What can he do? What am I doing here? Hello people, how are we doing? As Mac and Cheese did invalidate, and then it's got to be DSL Brad to the line. He goes P3, great lap from Brad. So Mac and Cheese invalidated, and he's invalidated his next lap as well, so that's tough on him. Next up is Hassan, who starts a time here. Then behind him is a Lotus car, who also starts a time. Then it will be Haytham R, who is going to start a time also, I believe. He is also going to start a time here. He's in non-ERS mode, which is a bit worrying for him. As I don't think he's realised that. He's recharging his battery in the hot lap. Or maybe he's doing a double warm-up. You never know. Right. What are my predictions? I've got no predictions because I've covered it last second, so I have no idea what's going to happen today. But I'm hoping that we can get another Milan versus Scotty battle. Oh wait, you are Milan. Oh wait. Yeah, I hope we can get another battle between those two as Haytham moves out the way for a Revolution car, which we will go on board with. It's Egov Hazard on our lap, so we will not go on board with him. As Hassan Toy is going down main straight, and Scotty MT is about to set his second time, so we'll go on board with Scott. What can Scott do? To the line, he sets the fastest time, 2 tenths quicker than Bab, but Bab was on the mediums. What can Bab's teammate do? Hassan, as we saw the Spartan Phoenix car go across the line, Hassan goes P6. Then it will be the other, it will be Plavonk who invalidated his time. But, hello Rumsky, how you doing my friend? It's good to see you, and it's good to see you've got a full-time seat here. I hope you're doing well, my friend. Obviously, you're driving for Racing Knights, a big rival of my team, so I might not be your biggest fan for the rest of the season. But I'm happy to see you. Yeah, so back to predictions. Yeah, I want to see another Scott versus Milan fight. Wayne is looking quick, to be fair, and obviously Bab is looking quick. Bab hasn't had the best of the last few rounds. He started off the season unbelievable, but he's sort of dropped off. This man has been phenomenal throughout, Egov Hazard, who's on his time now, so we'll go on board with him. But predictions-wise, I'd like to see Brad on the podium. Well, he's also my driver. I'll try and keep it out of my drivers. So I believe we will see Milan. It's hard not to say my drivers. Like, you know what? Milan to Scott to Brad. That's what I'm thinking. But Bab is looking quick. He just has to stay incident free. Bab does, and then he'll be alright. But what can this man do? He's P2 in the championship on 221 points. I know that off by heart. Don't know how, but I do. Currently invalidate quite a few of his times, so he needs to get a time on the wall. 6 minutes 36 left in the session. final 2 corners. He's had a big moment into the last corner, and that's going to hurt his exit. And to the line, Egolf Hazard goes P5. As Speechy begins his time, RAF car just set a time. Behind him, Mac and Cheese is also trying to get his first time on the board. Milan is invalidated, so he's running again. Then it will be Bab on his out lap, followed by Rumsky on a invalidated time, so he will go again. Then we have Hassan. So we'll go on board with Hassan. Been doing that a lot, this thingy. Right, my phone's close, and let me get my screen back up here. There you go. Right, Hassan, to the line. What can Hassan set? He lifted off there. That's strange. He did lift off, which I find weird. But next up will be Egolf Hazard coming into the pits, I believe. Then it'll be the 2 RAF cars. The first one being Haytham. Where is Haytham? I don't see Haytham on my time board. Oh, I'm literally on him. Oh, that's why. As Mac and Cheese is next to set a time. Oh, he's invalidated again. He is struggling, Mac and Cheese is. It's just not going well for him. He's invalidated another time. And with 4 minutes 54 to go, will the RAF Typhoon driver get a time on the board? Speechy is trying to do that right now. Speechy is invalidated a few times as well, so he's looking to do well. Speechy is reserving for Destructive J, so yeah, let's see what he could do. As Hassan is coming into the pits anyways. Then it'll be the Spartan Phoenix car who starts his time, so we will leave Pro 2 until he gets to the end of his time. But we'll stay on board with Speechy here. Speechy, he's actually a very quick driver. I'm happy to see him in DTS. Obviously, I believe he was in the... I believe he was in the... what's it called? I can't remember what it's called last season. But he was on the other side to what I was on. And he did quite well. So what can Speechy do here? Into the final 2 corners, turns on overtake mode, and he will get a valid lap on the board, which is very important around Canada, and he will go P9. He breaks into the top 10, beating his more, I don't know if this is accurate, but his more senior teammate in terms of DTS and PGRness. Not actual age, because I ain't got a clue. But who's next to set time? It'll be Bab. Bab, who's finally on the soft tyres, and he's 2 tenths up on his time. He is looking quick tonight. What can Bab do for Spartan? Not Spartan. Oh! He's had a horrible moment there, though. He's completely lost his rear end. He couldn't get any power on. And he doesn't improve. That is annoying for Bab. And that could be... No, he'll get one more run at it if he's in the pits quickly. But let's see who's next on the time is. So we just went on board Speechy. It'll be Pro. What can Pro do? To the line, the man who came over from Schumacher tier to Senna, he improves, and he is 7 tenths off his teammate. But we all love Pro. Pro is a legend. I actually love Pro, by the way. He is the OG GOAT of United. He was our first ever driver. So yeah, he has a place in my team every time. Next up is going to be Egolf Hazard to start time. Wayne has just come out of the pits where there's a lot of traffic, so he's got to be a bit cautious about this. It is his teammate, I believe it was. Oh no, it's actually the Ironworks car. But a lot of people starting their times will go on board with Egolf Hazard, unless Rumsky's on the out lap also. Can't tell who's on the actual time compared to like these guys. Craig is on that out lap. Then the purple car of Tuck is on that lap. So we'll go on board with Egolf for now. Oh, actually, we'll go on board with that Ironworks car. It's Dave Riley who's on the out lap. Speechy also in lap. It's not Wade either. I can't tell who's on the lap. Scotty's not on the lap either. Who is that car? It is Egolf Hazard. So Egolf Hazard is the first guy of the final run. So we'll go on board with Egolf. See how he does into the hairpin. And on into the main straight here. He will not get the toe off the Ironworks car, as the Ironworks car does not go at full speed, so he doesn't get the benefit of the toe. But the man in P5 in his quali session, P2 in the championship, gets a better run than he did last time, more committed, so that's a bit of time there. And to the line, Egolf Hazard stays where he is despite improving. Next up is there's a lot of times on the board. Milan starts his time, then we are going to see famous Wayne start his time. Wayne's already on his lap, so it's not him. Craig has it invalidated, but he's on another lap here. Then it will be Tuck. Let's see what Tuck can do. Mr. TP himself to the line. He doesn't have a time, he doesn't have a delta, and he goes P15 behind Pro. The Revolution TP of his own team, driving for his own team, is going to be P15. But next up will be Hassan Toya on an outlap. Then it will be Speechy improving. So Speechy's actually gone on another run, and he's improving very well here. Into the final corner here. Oh, he got close to the wall, but has he gained time from that? Has he gained time from pushing to the limit? He has not improved, unfortunately. And famous Wayne has just gone on pole and we didn't even see it. And Dave Varney's gone slightly wide there. He's gone slightly deep into the corner, so he has to dump all his battery to the line. He improves. He goes P9. He beats Speechy, but it's famous Wayne who looks like he's going to be on pole currently, unless Milan has invalidated. Milan has invalidated. So what can Rubsky do? He's also invalidated, so he will be where he is. Next up is Craig. What can Craig do? He's also coming into the pits. Tuck will also come into the pits, and then it will be DSL Brad into the final corner here. And he's invalidated on the final corner. That's so bad for Brad. He might have been going really quick there. Scotty MT's retired. Plavonk to the line. Can Plavonk cause a shock here? The Lotus Eclipse to the line. He stays P6. And now it's Hassan Toya. Can Hassan get pole? He's 2 tenths up on his time. Here we go into the final corner. He gains a lot of time there from his last run. To the line, what can Hassan do? He's currently P7. Will he be on provisional pole? He won't. He stays P7. And that means this man, famous Wayne, is on pole. He's done it. Yes, I'm so happy for Wayne. He needed this, and he's got it. What a guy. He's on pole. Yes, Wayne. Come on, Wayne. Unbelievable. Wayne is on pole for the 8th round of DTS. And what a comeback story for him. A man who really struggled in the opening 6 rounds, and he's starting to get his act back together, and he's looking quick again. So I'm very happy for him. It'll be Scotty MT, his good mate, joining him on the front row. Then it'll be the 2 qualifying merchants of Bab and Brad on the 2nd row. But what quality session? I really enjoyed that. I really enjoyed that. So, we'll run through quali. Bab didn't actually set a soft time because he kept invalidating. It'll be famous Wayne on pole, followed by Scotty MT. Bab in P3 with Brad in P4. Egolf rounds off the top 5. Plavonk in P6 with Hassan in P7. Milan, the championship leader, P8 with F1 Riley P9. Ramsey qualifies within the top 10 once again. Hatemar in P11 with Speechy P12. Spartan Phoenix drew in 13 and 14 with TP Tuck in 15th. And then it's Mac and Cheese who kept invalidating. So unfortunately, he's at the back of the grid. I'm very happy for him. That was half a second quicker than me on the mediums. He is looking scary quick. He is looking very quick. Yeah, so this could be Bab's race. Can we have a weather report from anyone? Would that be possible? As we see the Revolution Racing garage. They look really understaffed there. It looks like there's 4 of them. 3 of them. There's 3 members of the Revolution Racing mechanics crew. I do worry for that team. Thank you, Milan Dry. So as they might be slightly understaffed, let's see what that holds for them in the race. Right. So as the drivers are picking their tyre strategies around Canada, where you can see a lot of strategies here, so that'll be interesting. Obviously, the most probably best strategy to go for is probably medium hard, with the amount of safety cars you can get around here. But we do have safety car reduced, so you never know. So hard medium might be the way. Softs are also a shout, but they don't go long. So maybe 6 or 7 laps on the softs. I believe the race is 36 laps, something like that. But on the formation lap, Famous Wayne is going to lead us away, and he deserves to lead this lap here. Famous Wayne all the way down to Speechy on the mediums, the 2 Spartan Phoenix cars along with Mac and Cheese on the hard tyre, and it's Tuck in P15 also on the mediums. But it's Wayne who's going to lead us away on this formation lap, and we are just going to sit on board and watch him because he deserves this moment. That's a lie, we're not going to watch him because we're going to go to Scotty MT starting P2 and Bab starting P3 with Brad in P4. Egolf Hazard in P5 with Plavonk P6, followed by Hassan, who's very close to him. There's the other Lotus on Milan Championship leader. What does tonight hold for the championship? You got Scott in P2, Egolf in P5, and Milan P8. So those three are looking like the big three in the championship. Milan obviously having a 50-ish point lead, I believe. So yeah, he does have a comfortable gap, but he wants to stay as quick as possible. He wants to keep, basically, he just wants to keep them out of his range. But as they go onto the main straight, this is probably the best overtaking zone on the circuit. Obviously, the braking zone is a bit more tough to. Oh, wait, I didn't see anything. Not sure where he's going there, but maybe he's just practicing. I don't know what he's practicing. All right. As he lines up in the P1 slot, he gets a lovely little parking. So does Scotty MT. How's Bab's parking? It's perfect as well. Brad is also perfect. A lot of these guys know how to park the cars. And Mac and Cheeks is going to round off the order, starting P16, where he did in Azerbaijan. But Mac and Cheese has been the driver to watch this season with, gaining all these places. As he parks his car, 48th time this season. It's 1 light, it's 2 light, it's 3 light, it's 4 lights, and it's go, 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 go for another round in Senator. Round 8. It's Famous Wayne who leads us away. Bab and Scott go side by side. Scott empty has the inside, Bab has the outside line there. They have a good run against each other. Bab has the overtake mode, but Scott has the inside line. Bab locks up, but he gets ahead. Great move from Bab on this opening lap. The 2 United cars follow, and behind there's a few cars getting close together, but it looks like they're all going in one pack here. Mac and Cheese is up into P12. He makes contact. Mac and Cheese makes contact with Speechy, but he's up into P12. A brilliant start for Mac and Cheese. But apart from that, the order's not really changed much. But what will we see on the big straight here? As that's Plavonk having a bad run there, and Hassan Toya is going to have a look at him. He's going to go defensive, Plavonkin, but he stays ahead. So on to the main straight here. Famous Wayne has 8/10 gap here, as there's a few drivers looking down the inside of the hairpin. Hairpin is also a very good place to overtake around here. But what can they do here on the main straight here? As they all go down. As Tuck gets ahead of Craig, and that's the 2 Ironworks drivers swapping. F1 Riley and Speechy swapping, as well as Tuck and Craig. As Wayne leads us off for lap 2, DRS will be activated for this lap. What do we have in store for the rest of this race? 34 laps remaining, including this one. Very exciting times here in DTS Senna. As the drivers are going to go on their first time opening DRS here. The whole grid remains into DRS up until Mac and Cheese. Behind Mac and Cheese, Haytamar has dropped out of DRS there. So there's a slight gap forming between those two, but they might be able to catch up back into the main DRS train, which is separated by barely anything. All the drivers very close, and it's going to be Bab who has the chance to overtake Famous Wayne here. Now coming out the hairpin, Bab has activated his overtake mode. Is he going to go for it here? Is anyone going to go for it? Is anyone close enough to go for it? And Bab is going to go for it. He turns on overtake mode. He's going to choose the inside line. Bab 14M4 Slipstream Racing down the inside into the chicane, and he gets ahead. And it's going to be Famous Wayne stays behind him, and it's Scotty MT just closely following behind. 10th gap between Rumsky and Speechy, with Speechy getting ahead. Rumsky's going to try and fight him into turn 1, but it's Speechy who gets ahead. That's P9 for Speechy there for Ironworks Racing, reserving for Destructive J. As Tuck did get ahead of Haytham as well, I believe. So Tuck is now trying to gain on Mac and Cheese earlier up the order even. As Bab has already breached 1 second. He is looking so quick. Bab is rapid right now. Is he going to run away with it like he did in Netherlands here? But Wayne is just about keeping up here. Wayne has to stay within that DRS or the race could be gone. The DRS train is now down to P8. And Wayne will get DRS this time. So all of these guys will stay within the DRS zone of each other. But down behind, will Rumsky have a go at Speechy? He will not. He will stay behind here. As not a lot of moves going on here. As they all look like they're all going to stay together. Which is good. We're going to wait out the race. Fight in the final few laps, potentially. As Mac and Cheese gets ahead of F1 Riley, that's for P11. So Mac and Cheese making his way up the order really nicely here as the two Spartan Phoenix cars swap. That's Pro now ahead of Craig. And down into P7, Plavonk and Hassan are quite close together. Plavonk not getting a good exit there, and it's going to be Hassan who is going to activate his ERS and DRS at the same time. Down the inside, Hassan for Slipstream Racing, he gets ahead. So Hassan ahead of Plavonk. Now some Lotus 7-8 and Mac and Cheese getting ahead of Speechy, breaking into the top 10. Mac and Cheese is making his way up the order really nicely here. But with that move, Hassan has now lost DRS. Will he get it? I don't think he got it. So that means Plavonk has a chance here. Plavonk, who has his teammate, the championship leader, right behind him. Is he going to go for Hassan here? He's gaining on him. He's gaining on him. Plavonk on Hassan. He's going to stay behind. But Hassan's got wide. Hassan's gone very wide there. And this is going to be Plavonk's chance. Plavonk who's dumping all his battery here. And behind there was some more moves. I believe that was Haytham and F1 Riley. Oh, Plavonk is gone. Plavonk has gone into the wall. He's just completely lost his rear end. That means he's in the wall. A lot of moves there. A lot of contact, I believe, between Mac and Cheese and Rumsky. Mac and Cheese and P9. And now Egolf Hazard and Brad. Egolf Hazard now gets ahead of Brad. And these two have dropped out of DRS as well. Meanwhile, Wayne has dropped out of DRS of the race leader, Bab. And Pro gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. We saw Speechy get one earlier, just didn't mention it. But yeah, Famous Wayne has dropped out of DRS. This is a worrying sight for the Racing Nights driver, who is a sitting duck, unless he just got it there. Did he get it there? I don't believe he did. Craig gets a penalty also. He didn't get it there, and Scotty MT did. Is Scotty MT going to go for the overtake here? He's gaining on Famous Wayne, but he's going to stay behind. Behind, that's Milan right on the back of Hassan. Milan into P6, championship leader. Oh, Wayne! Wayne, why have you done that? But Milan is now into P6. He's chasing down DSL Brad. And that's really bad for Wayne, who got a 3-second time penalty, which would drop him behind Milan around that P6, P7 range if the race ended like this. So Wayne struggling early doors. As it does look dark. Milan did tell us it would be dry, so we are... Oh, Speech, he's got another penalty. That's really going to hurt him. And someone's dropped down the order. It's Haytham. Haytham has been spun round into turn 1. Not turn 1, turn 4. Some contact there sent the RF Typhoon driver spinning. And Mac and Cheese is running back of Rumsky around the outside. Mac and Cheese and Rumsky, what a move from Mac and Cheese. That is around the outside of Rumsky to get P8. A brilliant overtake, but this gap is now 6 seconds to the train in front. What does that train in front have in store for us? Who's going to go for the moves here? Is it going to be Milan on DSL Brad? Brad, who looks like he's struggling. Does he have damage? He doesn't. And Hassan down the inside of Plavonk. Milan. He's ahead of Milan now. And now is he going to go for DSL Brad? He is just going to stay behind. But Brad has lost some time there. Is he struggling out there, the United man? But into lap 7 now. Quite a bit into this race. The drivers will start to be thinking about their pit stops at around 11, 12 laps. As Bab has dropped back, and we saw Scotty have a moment there. Famous Wayne's teammate Rumsky also gets the penalty, so Chad will not be too happy about that. But yeah, Wayne is back in DRS, so he's done well here. Oh, he's had a moment there. But he's brought his fellow drivers into the train with him. Scotty MT and Egolf Hazard joining this train. Brad has slowly fallen off. I'm not too sure what's happened here. I don't see front wing end plate damage, so he might just be struggling here. Hassan Toya is gaining on the United Man. He is going to overtake the United Man. His former team gets ahead of Brad's former team. So Hassan Toya of Slipstream gets ahead of DSL Brad of United. And then that's Tuck overtaking Plavonk. Plavonk, we saw, had that moment earlier. He didn't actually come into pit. So he is driving with that wing damage, which is really going to hurt his pace. Now, what do we have? Oh, we have F1 Riley on the back. Oh, so wide there. He's actually letting his teammate Speechy through. So good teamwork from the Ironworks crew there. Ironworks, who are, as Plavon gets back ahead of Tuck, who's had a moment. But yeah, the Ironworks crew, they just need a big point score, to be honest. They have good drivers and able to do it. But yeah, they just need to recover the points to get their Super Bowl hopes back on track. Because after the transfer window, they obviously paid some points in terms of getting drivers. So those drivers need to deliver now. Meanwhile, one driver who's under-delivered, but he started to deliver once again, it's Scotty MT, and he's chasing down that championship hope against Famous Wayne, who is yellow flags. That's Craig. Craig in the wall, and he's lost his front wing there. He will not be a safety car, and that's Haytham driving past him. So on lap 9 out of 35, the drivers take us away. As we have our first pit stop, it's DSL Brad. He's going onto the hard tyre. As he's... What the hell? What's happened? As Rumsky and Speechy are battling once again. This has been a great battle between these two, with Speechy getting ahead of Rumsky. And a lot of drivers moving around. Yellow flags. That's Craig into the wall again. Rumsky staying ahead, staying behind Speechy, but staying ahead of F1 Riley. F1 Riley looking to pick up the pieces after his... Oh, he's gone slightly wide there. So that he's not going to try and get the move there. But when will Scotty MT decide to pull the trigger on overtaking Famous Wayne? Because Famous Wayne is holding up Scott from Bab. And he's probably just chosen now, as we go on board with him. It's overtaking mode activated. It's DRS activated. He's gaining on him. He's gaining. Oh, what the hell? Am I lagging? I believe I'm lagging here. Oh. As Wayne gets a great run on Scott again. And he's going side by side with him, but he stays behind. And he stayed ahead of Milan. Scott went wide into the Wall of Champions corner. As Mac and Cheese picks up a 3-second time penalty. We got another yellow flag. Is it Craig again? It is Craig, and we will not go on board with him out of respect. Respect. Okay, enough of Jason Radio. And it's another yellow flag. And it's a virtual safety car. Cause it's Tuck in the wall. Tuck is in the wall. It's a virtual safety car. And he tries to get his car. Oh, and behind. I hate him. Hate him. Comes back round into the pits. But yeah, that was strange. It's just a virtual, as Craig gets another 3-second time penalty for another warning. But on lap 10, this will be bad for Brad, I believe, as Brad was getting the undercut on the guys in front, so he wants to be in racing conditions. So that he can extend that undercut on these guys. And Craig gets a drive through speeding under virtual safety car. The virtual safety car's not ended. Not sure. I believe it's about to end as Craig... Oh, I believe we might lose Craig here. As we have... Unfortunately, Craig's off. Are we racing? I don't know if we're racing or not. Oh, we are racing! Racing's back on. And Bab has gained a lot of time on Scotty MT here. Yeah, he's gained like 3 tenths, I believe, on the United man. So a brilliant VSC restart for him. Meanwhile, his teammate Hassan in P5, he's looking to catch back up to the train. Milan is trying to catch up with Hassan. But the field has started to spread out here. Oh, Bab! Bab has lost it into the wall! Bab has lost it into the wall! That's the race leader! Race leader is in the wall! And Scotty MT would have seen that. He would have drove faster and gone, thank you very much, Bab 14M. He's down in P6 now. But does he have damage? He does not have damage. He did not pick up any sort of damage on that front wing. Visible damage. So, where does that leave him now? P6. But he's lost a lot of time to the leaders. He's lost a total of 7 seconds, plus that 1.8 he was leading by. And now Scotty MT and Famous Wayne and Egolf Hazard, 3 drivers, 1 corner, and it's going to be Wayne who kills Scott. The 2 friends. Scotty MT is sent into the wall by Famous Wayne. Oh, I'm not going to comment on that, as Scotty MT won't be happy. So 2 of the race leaders of lap 11 are not even leading the race anymore. It's Famous Wayne who leads. And I do not want to be in that voice chat. I would not want to be in that voice chat, because there will be a few words. I don't want to. I'm not going to comment, because it's my driver involved as well. But it's 2 of my good friends. Yeah, that happened. As Egolf Hazard is going to lead now. Egolf Hazard, who's in prime position to win this race for Revolution Racing. He's got Famous Wayne to race. When do these 2 decide to pit? Obviously, Bab came into the pits. Not falling damage, I believe. He just came to the pits normally. He came out actually 3.1 behind Brad. And he had a 7-second... he had a 7-second gap to Scott. So Brad will come out... 4-ish seconds behind Egolf Hazard if it stays like this. But will Famous Wayne Famous Wayne won't go for the move. Will he go for the move here? And in all of that, Hassan Toya's caught up. Hassan Toya can easily win this race as Haytamar picks up a penalty. Yeah, Hassan's now in the fight for the win. It's between Egolf Hazard and Hassan Toya, to be honest, because Wayne has a penalty. Milan could also be involved here as Rumsky comes into the pits. But further down the order, what other fights do we have on board here? Plavon comes into the pits. Scotty actually stays out. He's got Mac and Cheese behind him. The man who started last place could be looking at 5th place by the end of this lap. But yeah, what does this hold for these 3 drivers? As Hilly says, awkward. Very awkward indeed between those 2. I'm not sure if there will be a report afterwards, but if I was Scotty MT, I'd definitely look at a potential report, unless it's his fault. I didn't really get a good view of it, so I can't really tell. Obviously, it was 3 drivers trying to go for it. Well, Egolf didn't really go for it. He was just really quick. So he just sat behind. But yeah, it's a bit awkward, as Hassan Toya is gaining it. He's going to use overtaking mode. He's going to get Famous Wayne here. Down the inside. Hassan Toya gets Famous Wayne. He's going to stay behind Egolf Hazard, who comes into the pits, and Wayne comes into the pits as well. And Hassan stays out. So Hassan Toya will take the lead on lap 14. He will lead us away for lap 14, should I say. As Scotty MT also comes into the pits, and Mac and Cheese stays out. Obviously, Mac and Cheese on the hard tyre will stay out. Interestingly, will Scotty change for a broken wing? He will not. So he didn't break his front wing. He was just spun by his good friend Famous Wayne, which is hella awkward, I can't lie. But where will DSL Brad come out in all of this? Where is Bradley? Brad's miles ahead. Brad's got a net lead. Brad has got a net lead here, and he's right in the back of Speechy. Oh my god, in all of this, DSL Brad leads. And he's going to get Speechy. He's got ahead of Speechy. Brad is our leader. He's got a 15-second gap to Hassan, who will pit this lap, I believe. We'll go on board with Hassan here, as there's a big DRS train behind, which is involving Speechy. And Speechy will get DRS off DSL Brad here, but I don't believe he'll go for the move. Hassan, will he come in? He does come in. And it's a good pay entry. He will not get a penalty there. Okay, so DSL Brad is giving Speechy DRS, so Speechy will stay ahead of Egolf Hazard for a lap. Meanwhile, Famous Wayne is trying to catch up to him. Famous Wayne trying to catch up to the Revolution car. Oh my god, I thought he was going to hit the back of him. I thought he was going to hit the back of him. Oh my days, Wayne. And Wayne is gaining on Egolf Hazard. Is he going to try and go down the inside? He's not even staying behind. And in all of this, Bab is back in this. Bab is ahead of his teammate who has just come out of the pits. So Scotty MT is our biggest loser from all of the fighting, from all the crashes. Scotty MT is the one who's lost the most. He's 5 seconds behind the leading pack. Meanwhile, his teammate is flying away. So, when will Egolf Hazard try and get this move done on Speechy? It's Famous Wayne who is right behind Egolf Hazard here. The tyre advantage between Brad and Egolf Hazard is 5 laps, which is a significant advantage to Egolf Hazard. But into the braking zone, Wayne is getting close. And look how many cars there is here. There are here. My English didn't articulate there. Speechy! Egolf Hazard chooses the outside line. And now Wayne is choosing the inside. And there's going to be 3 overtakes on 1 car. Speechy loses so many positions off that 1 corner. And now it's a free-for-all to try and chase DSL Brad. They have a significant tyre advantage over Brad. However, are they going to fight or are they going to work together here? This will be a very interesting watch. In all of that, Scotty MT has gained a bit of time, but he's very far back. So, Scotty... never mind. I thought I saw a car fly off, but I didn't. Further behind, we have a battle, which has been a battle to watch, to be fair, of Speechy, Rumsky and F1 Riley. Ironworks versus Racing Knights. It's been a great battle between those two. But it's going to be Famous Wayne who's going to have the first available opportunity, is he? Because Bab is going to choose the outside line. There's a bit of contact between the two. And they all make it through the hairpin. But now, here we go. What are we going to see out of this corner? Is Famous Wayne going to go for it? He's turned on his overtake mode. Bab has also turned on his overtake mode. They've all turned it on. Who's going to get ahead? It's going to be Famous Wayne first. He's going to get ahead of Egolf Hazard. Is Bab going to follow? Bab is not going to follow. Oh, Bab! What a move! What a move! Oh, he's not going to done. But that was insane. It's going to be 3 wide with the 2 slipstreams. 3 wide with the 2 slipstream cars. Oh, lads, this is never going to end well. Hassan gets ahead. And Bab is playing bumper cars with Egolf Hazard. Bab was playing bumper cars with Egolf Hazard. And that means Milan is right at the back of this. Scotty MT is also gaining, but he's just far out. He's too far out of it. So it's Wayne who leads this mini pack. Meanwhile, oh, Brad, that's going to cost him. Brad gets a 3-second time penalty. So now our net leader is Hassan, I believe. Our net leader is Hassan Toya, potentially Wayne. Not Hassan Toya. Well, Brad could still get away with this, even though Wayne is catching at a rapid rate because of that tyre advantage. The best tyre advantage in this train is Hassan Toya, who is chasing down Famous Wayne. He's lost a bit of time there. But yes, what are we going to see out of this corner? DRS is activated. I don't believe any of them are really going to go for a move here. They're all quite spread apart. So we'll go on board with Rumsky against F1 Riley, because Rumsky has 37% battery. Meanwhile, F1 Riley has 81%. So he's just going to drive off. Meanwhile, his teammate is gaining, actually. Speechy could be looking for a move at turn 1 of the next lap. Oh, he doesn't get the run he wants, though. He doesn't get the run he wants. And he will stay behind. Meanwhile, these guys at the front are gaining on DSL Brad. It's 1.4 seconds from Brad to Famous Wayne. And he's going to be in DRS within the next lap. As Haytamar picks up a 3-second time penalty. Mac and Cheese is getting undercut like crazy. Oh, big moment for Wayne, but he's going to get DRS here. If Brad is going to push, Brad might get DRS also. Into the hairpin. So this is a very intriguing race. I'm not sure what's going to happen. Brad didn't actually get DRS there, which is strange. And Hassan almost got dropped out of DRS, but he's going to let his teammate go. And Mac and Cheese picks up a 3-second time penalty. So Bab has been unleashed to chase after Wayne. Bab, who looked like his win was gone after being in the wall, is now back in the lead of the race. So, yeah, that's happened. And now Brad has caught up to Mac and Cheese, which means the whole train is here. The whole train has arrived behind Mac and Cheese. The RAF Typhoon team holding up the leading pack. So, will Brad try and get past him here on this mini DRS zone? Bab! Oh my god! You can't rate this. Hassan's back in the lead. Hassan is back in the lead after that. Oh my god, the top three net leaders have all penalties. So that means Hassan would be our race winner if it stayed like this. But Hassan has dropped off quite a bit. And into the braking zone, Mac and Cheese is so slow. Oh my days, they're all like going snail paces that final corner. But it's going to be Brad who is going to overtake Mac and Cheese first. Meanwhile, is Famous One going to follow? He got a terrible exit, but he's still got DRS. Is he going to get ahead of Mac and Cheese? He's actually going to have to stay behind him, which is going to hurt him. Look how Wayne gets another penalty. Wayne gets another penalty. And now he's going to get Mac and Cheese. So Wayne will get ahead of Mac and Cheese. Will Babby also follow? Babby is going to try to follow, but he can't get past him. And now he's going to be behind him the whole of Sector 1. Unless he gets him here, which he doesn't. The whole of Sector 1 is going to cost Bab valuable time here. Meanwhile, Brad and Scott are running away with it. Not Brad and Scott, Brad and Wayne are running away with it. Oh my days, down the inside. Bab, contact. But Mac and Cheese stays ahead, more contact. And that means Hassan is going to get a good run on Bab. Hassan is fighting his teammate here. And he's going to stay ahead. And oh, this is not going to end well. Oh, as Mac and Cheese has been forced off there. Did he get an illegal overtake? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's going on anymore. This is chaos. This is insane. As Hassan, Bab tries to go down the inside, and Bab's put him in the wall, and Egolf Hazard, oh my god, this is insane. Look how many cars are battling for this one place. Egolf Hazard is going to follow. Mac and Cheese did get DRS, but he's got no tyre grip. They're all fighting now. Wayne and Brad have swapped positions. And they're all fighting, and I don't know what's going on anymore. Milan is going to get past Egolf Hazard. Milan is into P5. Oh my days. This is a race and a half. Wow. This is a quality race, and I can't believe how many drivers are fighting for the lead here. And Scotty MT has caught back up into it, which makes it a 7-car battle for the win. Obviously, with penalties, it changes a lot. So, yeah, just go with the flow. As Mac and Cheese is going to come out P10. And he's come out in the fight with Rumsky and Speechy. So Mac and Cheese could be looking at a P8 after all of this. Potentially. Oh, there's 15 seconds, actually. So, yeah, there's a big gap between the two trains. As meanwhile, Pro comes into pits for changing his tyres. He's gone to medium tyres here. So, there's actually a big gap between Hassan and Bab here. No, Hassan and Brad here. And Bab is going to gain on Hassan. He's going to overtake him. Tuck gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple warning. And it's going to be Bab who gets ahead of his teammate. Need a breather after that. Oh my days. That was insane. Like, that was crazy. Those first, not the first few laps, those few laps ago. Meanwhile, it's going to be Mac and Cheese going to try and overtake around the outside. Rumsky backs out. That's smart driving from Rumsky. He doesn't want to get caught in an incident, and he knows Mac and Cheese is going to be rapid on those fresh mediums. So he's backed out there, and now he's going to chase down Speechy. Meanwhile, Thomas Wayne has almost dropped DSL Brad out of DRS here. Brad will get DRS down here, and he's using overtake mode to stay within it. Meanwhile, Speechy gets a 3-second time penalty there. Bab is trying to get DRS back. He's pushing hard, but is he going to get it? I don't think he is. He's pushing very hard. It's 1.1, and I don't think he's got it. So that's going to hurt Bab here. He didn't get DRS on that lap. So he's going to have to dump all of his battery here. His teammate did get DRS, so he is bringing the pack along with these guys. So what do the next 13 laps have in store for us? Speechy is going to be overtaken by Mac and Cheese here, who has dropped Rumsky. So overtake mode on. He doesn't have much battery to play with compared to Speechy, but Speechy is conceding the position here because he knows Mac and Cheese on the fresh mediums is the man on the best pace here. So Mac and Cheese into P8 now has to get a gap with... Oh, Speechy's coming back at him here. Great racing from Speechy, but it's Mac and Cheese who takes P8. But penalty-wise... what's penalty-wise? I don't like penalties again. That's the one. 6 seconds for Famous, weighing with DSL Brad having 3 seconds. Bab has 3 seconds with Hassan having none. Hassan all the way down to Scott have nothing. Mac and Cheese has 6 seconds. Speechy has 12. Rumsky has 15. Dave Riley and Plavonk have nothing, with Haytham having 6, Tuck having 3, and Pro having 9 seconds. So a lot of penalties. Yes, Chaz, come on then. I'll send you an invite to the party. As we could be getting our new favourite co-commentator joining. I don't even know what your name is, Chaz, on this. Is your name just Chaz? It is just Chaz. Night Rider. There you are. There's your invite, my friend. Right. As Mac and Cheese is going away with this. Hello, Chaz. As F1 Riley gets ahead of Rumsky. How you doing, my friend?
Very well, thank you.
Can we have a few words about Rumsky having 15 seconds worth of penalties?
Could you share your screen and I will give you my words?
Okay. I will do that now. Here you go, mate. As Speechy gets a 3-second time with a 2. And it's Brad who... Brad is dropping down the order. I'm not sure what happened there. Brad has lost both his front wing end plates. I'm not too sure what's just happened there, but yeah, Brad has gone down from P2 to P7. And he's gone wide into that corner, and there could be a potential late pit stop for DSL Brad. Meanwhile, the Slipstream duo are chasing down Famous Wayne. By the way, have you seen Famous Wayne got pole?
No, did he?
Yeah, he got pole, and then he got 3-second time penalty. Then he got another 3-second time penalty.
Oh, for God's sake. I literally told him, just don't get penalties, just go a bit slower.
As Brad has chosen to retire in the pits.
Oh, that must hit you really hard.
It does, especially after how much I bought him for.
How much did you say, how many penalties did Rumsky have, did you say?
He has 15 seconds worth.
Okay, wow.
A lot of people have a lot of penalties. Speechy also has 15 seconds worth. Oh my days! As Pab gets 6 seconds and Rumsky gets 18. Oh my word.
How do you get 18 seconds? How?
That means he's got 18 track limits.
That means, no, because he was on 15, so that means he had 2 10-second penalties and then served one in the pits.
No, they've all been track limits.
What?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. The only one who got 10 seconds was Craig from speeding into the pits, I believe.
Right, okay. Oh, it's been an emotional day for him. He's had a lot to deal with. He was having to bloody drive for that washed ironworks team.
Which is the team he has been racing all race. He's been fighting the both of them. And so meanwhile, for the lead, DSL Brad has left. Another unhappy race for him.
I'm so happy Wayne's up there. I'm sorry, I'm really relaxed. Just had a massage. Of a happy ending.
Okay, can you invite Hilly? Hilly wants an invite as well now. Rumsky, I have a few words from your fellow mate Reevesky. He says, stay in between the white lines for fuck's sake. That is key information. And it's TP is probably reciprocating that same message.
No, Rumsky he's been a good guy. He's come in and he's done well, so these things happen. As
I'll tell you what, Hassan, it could be taking the lead this lap, and this could be the overtake which gets him the win. Hassan Toya as Speech gets another 3-second time penalty, and we have another team principal here, and it's the team principal who is fighting Chaz's
Listen, you pussy
driver.
all night.
Oh, here we go.
Calling my team washed.
Yeah, but you are.
Whereas Hassan's about to take the lead. Hassan around the outside. Rumsky gets another penalty.
Oh my God.
As Wayne gets another penalty.
Oh my God, Wayne.
Days. Oh my days.
He's going to actually drop down to 6th.
He's going to drop down. Oh yeah, that's the only place he can drop down to. But yeah, this has been a crazy race. And yeah, it pretty much sums up the fact that I did come into comms like 5 minutes late and everything. Even though I wasn't, I almost missed comms.
Yeah, I was going to say, I thought he wasn't going to comms.
Yeah. But then I decided I'm going to drive home and do comms, and then I'm leaving again.
Lovely. Lovely. You've got an
Where's-
entertaining one, mate.
Where's Frank?
I don't think he knows I'm doing comms.
Oh.
Does Rumsky know 21 seconds puts him backwards, not forwards? I'm not sure, mate. I'm not sure.
I'll get them removed.
Yeah. Maybe there is a track limit glitch here. You never know. As Wayne is going to try and re-overtake Hassan here. Wayne, who has 9 seconds, is going to try everything in his power to... I don't know what he's going to try and do with his power. But he's not going to overtake here. He's going to stay behind. Meanwhile, Egolf Hazard against... no, not Egolf Hazard. Milan against Hassan. Milan is gaining on Hassan here. Can we have a few official words from both of you about this race?
It looks like it's been very eventful, mate.
It has
all them
been an
challenges.
eventful one.
I've only just joined and I don't really know what happened to anyone.
What happened between Wayne and Scott?
Chaz Wayne killed Scott, by the way.
Oh, well, he deserved it.
So into the final corner, Scott had the inside line, Wayne had the outside line. They collided. Scott went into the wall, and Wayne took the lead. I'm not going to comment further on it. I don't even know whose fault it is, to be honest. I got a rubbish review at it.
Well, do you know what a notification you want to get that is really good?
Go on.
Sorry, mate. Do you know who's put that?
Oh my god, Romsky's got another penalty.
Fuck it,
Oh
Medland.
my god. Oh,
How does Rumsky get 24 seconds of penalties?
I'll tell you what, Famous Wayne could be going for the move for the lead here, and he's going to take the lead, and Pro gets another penalty as well, putting him on 12 seconds. So, on lap 28, we have a new leader, and his name is Famous Wayne. But it's going to be Hassan Toya who's going to win this race, if it stays like this.
Will Rumsky get disqualified?
If he gets a few more, yes.
Point it is.
Join him back, Hilly.
No.
Should we have a look at a race director quickly? Here you go, everyone, if you want to get a penalty removed.
Jesus.
Wow.
Oh my
There you go,
days.
dude. Wow. Look at all them.
My eyes got a bit weird.
It just goes on and on.
Look at this whole section full of Chaz's drivers.
and Hilly's.
Oh,
One of my drivers is fully clean, mate.
yeah.
Who? Oh, Dave Riley.
Yeah.
So, on lap 29, are we going to see a change for the lead again with Hassan taking the lead? Hassan having significantly more battery than Mr. Famous Wayne. Meanwhile, Bab is going to be
Could get
under
him
pressure from
Australia.
Egolf Hazard. So, Hassan Toya is going to get ahead of him, and it's Hassan Toya back into place where he will probably end up finishing if all goes well. Let's hope that's not a commentator's curse.
Second, yeah.
Yeah, Milan will get second. Egolf looking for P3. Scott could get P4, maybe.
Yeah. It'll be close.
He will get Wayne, but oh no, yeah,
No, he
he'll
won't.
get both.
He
He'll
won't.
get both.
No, he won't. He won't get Wayne.
Yeah, it's 5 seconds
No, he
away
won't.
from Wayne.
Oh, sorry, from Wayne. Thought that was interval.
But here comes Speed Chief. Oh, he's going to stay behind. I think Mac and Cheese hasn't really made a gap with his fresh meat mediums.
How long did they roughly last? Was it about 9 laps?
In the first stint, they took them around 15, like 16 laps.
Okay.
So, yeah, I'm not sure how he's not really got a gap here. But the DRS around here is really powerful. If you have DRS, you like fly off.
Has there been a lot of overtakes then?
Yeah, we had a crazy 7-car battle for the lead. It was mental.
Wow.
And Milan is going to activate overtake mode, but he's going to stay behind. But Egolf Hazard is gaining, and he's also going to stay behind. He was having a few stabs at the front there. But Bab has really dropped off in pace. Bab did qualify P3 on the mediums, by the way. He is 3/10 off pole, which was a scary sight.
On the
But in the
mediums.
race, he did run off with it, and then he did crash into a wall.
Has anyone seen what Craig replied to Arkid?
No. What did he say?
Arkid obviously didn't check in. He put, "I'm not even asked about racing, but more bothered if I just sat here since 6 practicing." So why, Craig? It's like wanking for years and years, then spunking in your drawers when she takes her tits out, mate. These things happen.
What a
Oh. As Wayne is going to look for the leader again this lap. Chaz, this is positive signs for you, though, but Wayne has got his pace back.
Yeah, I hope so. He's good round this track, though.
9 seconds.
But
As
he-
Rumsky
my
gets
God, Rumsky,
another
are you
penalty.
Absolutely. Is he doing it on purpose, Hilly? What have you?
That is 27 seconds worth.
Hilly,
That
have
is
you told him to do this?
crazy.
With speed sheet of 21 seconds.
Oh my god.
Sorry, I won't remember that. Armin won't remember that.
You're a dickhead.
But yeah, I'm hopefully Wayne's. I've told him he needs to practice. He doesn't practice enough.
That's Reese,
Just
he's
go back
not
to the
happy with
penalties
good mate.
Quickly, Armin.
Penalties.
Riley could jump mac and cheese here.
He will, yeah. 6 seconds worth. Yeah, he will
Close.
at this current stage. But he has to.
He should
keep him honest.
jump Speechy, I think.
But I believe it's looking like a Hassan Toya win as it stands. Oh my god, Rumsky has as many time penalties as he's been overtaken by Plavonk here into turn 1. He has as many penalties as laps counted. Laps completed. That is crazy.
What? How many is he on?
Where has he got another one? Oh wait, and Speedy overtakes Mac and Cheese as well. So Speedy's he's looking quick. Oh no, he's on 27th. He's okay.
Jeez, 30 gets you disqualified, doesn't it?
Something like
I don't
that,
know how many it
yeah.
is.
He's definitely close.
He's still not going to finish last.
Right, on to the final few laps. It looks like a win should be decided. So it's the battle for technically P2. As Scott
that
is
Carl
running the
Roasted?
back of somebody. He's running the back of Egolf and down the inside. Egolf is going to try and fight him. And it's Scott EMT who is ahead of Egolf Hazard. So that's P3. Yes, that's P3. As there's blue flags for somebody. I'm not sure who that was.
Yeah, I think it's pro.
Oh, yes. But I don't even know where we're racing around next week. But this has been probably my favourite race of the season in terms of the chaos we've had. And the report channel, I feel sorry for the stewards. They are going to have a lot of work to do.
It's Mexico next week.
Oh, Mexico's class. I love Mexico as well. But yeah, final few laps. As Hassan has dropped Wayne out of DRS. Wayne will not be getting DRS this lap. So that's pretty much done deal there for the slipstream driver. Meanwhile, Milan, is he going to go for Bab here? Or is Scotty MT going to go for Milan? They're all in a DRS trade here. Egolf Hazard is going to go for Scotty MT potentially. As Scotty's in recharge mode. Egolf is gaining, but he's going to stay behind. So on to lap 34, the penultimate lap of the race.
It's not be good now. A massive crash involving Bab, Milan, Scott, and Egolf.
As a commentator, I can't say that, but it would be quite entertaining. As Wayne is back in the DRS of Hassan. Maybe if Wayne wins this on track, he might try and appeal all his penalties that he's got.
Taking a leaf out of Hassan's book. What?
Oh, for God's sake, Chaz. Right. So Wayne he's actually called back up into the DRS somehow. But in terms of driver of the day, it's probably got to be Hassan after this win. He's not top though, but he will be okay. Wayne will overtake him here for the final lap. He will lead us away unless Hassan has actually got more battery than him and he's running away. Meanwhile, behind in the battle, which doesn't involve too many penalties, we have another lap of the DRS train with no Egolf looking close to Scotty. Oh, I thought he was going to go for it. Right, then the final battle here, Mac and Cheese versus Speechy, who also doesn't look too close, so it might be Speechy staying behind for this lap. So on the final lap, we'll go on board with Hassan Toya. Please get disqualified. That is such a horrible thing to say to your friend Reeski. That is so mean.
Yeah, fuck off, Reefski.
And it's Hassan leading us away in the final set. He's got Wayne right on his arse as Mac and Cheese gets ahead of Speechy on the final lap. Pro gets another 3-second time penalty, but it's going to be Wayne who's chasing him down. Imagine these two collided out. That would be the most awkward thing possible. But Wayne might. He won't. Never mind. Into the hairpin. Wayne could also be getting penalised after the race with the collision with Scott. You never know. So, yes. On the straight, it's going to be Wayne who's going to try and take the lead. He doesn't have enough battery in store. So it's going to be this man's moment. The man who got transferred from United to Slipstream. His new home. He means a first win this season for Hassan Toya. He beats his teammate, and it's the P1 for the Slipstream car. P2 is going to go to Milan, the championship leader, with P3 go to Scotty MT, and Egolf hasn't taken P4. 2, 3, and 4 are the championship contenders. Famous Wayne finishes in P5 ahead of Bab. Then Speechy is going to take home P6. He gets overtaken by Mac and Cheese, who has a penalty. So I'll let penalties decide the order here, because I'm not too sure what's going to happen. Dave Riley's going to move up positions, P7.
Yeah.
And Plavonk might follow here. He gets Speechy. And then it's the man who's got the most penalties. We'll quickly look at his penalties before he crosses the line. 20 seconds worth.
That has to be some sort of record, surely.
It might be, you know. I don't think Hayden could jump a bit. He's got 9 seconds worth, so wait, he might do actually. To the line. He has got it.
For God's sake.
And then it's going to be the TP himself, Tuck, the final finisher. P13 is confirmed for him. He's completely missed the corner.
Oh.
But he's not got a penalty. And that's P13 for the Revolution Racing car. What a race. Thank you two, for joining me for the final few laps. And
No problem.
yeah,
Our pleasure.
I need a breather after that, especially after like the fucking like lap 20 to 25 or something, whenever you had that insane fight. Oh, McAtee's left before the thing. Is that going to mean he gets pushed to the back?
Oh, does it say DNF?
As it's Hassan Toya on the top step, followed by Milan and then Scotty MT. Congratulations to Hassan Toya. As his former TP, I'm very happy for him. He deserves this win. Thank you, Rizky, for joining us. What a legend you are. But
Apparently, Rump's got the wrong setup on.
oh, that probably explains the amount of penalties. He still drove well, to be fair. He had a great battle with Speechy throughout the race. But the order is Hassan Toya, followed by Milan, then Scotty MT. That's actually Milan extending his championship lead, which is massive. Egolf has a P4 with Famous Wayne P5, Babbitt in P6 with F1 Ryan in P7, McAtee P8, Plavonki P9, Speechy P10, Haytamar in P11 with Rumsky in P12. Tuck and Pro are final finishers, and in the race we lost Brad and Craig. I will quickly run through the final race director. I don't have enough seconds for this, but this is hopefully helpful to nobody.
Pirate Danny comes second, one on track, but comes second in the other tier for me.
Due to penalties.
Yeah.
Right. Thank you all for joining. My name has been PGR Keith in the Discord. We're back at Mexico next week. But before that, I'm back on Sunday Contender this week as well. Get in there.
Get in, well done, Armin.
Yep.
United shit, bye.
Okay, bye. Alright, we'll catch you guys next week. Goodbye.
United always has shit.